So today we are going to paint this area and the road. So I'll take road first. उसके लिए मैं कलर्स लेने वाला हूँ येलो आकर बर्न नंबर एंड वाइट लिट बिट ऑफ वाइट. सो सबसे पहले हम बर्न नंबर ले लेते हैं. Now these names are familiar with you, right? Burn number, yellow ochre. It's not that you yourself can understand like which colors. Slowly you will be very much familiar with these names. येलो ऑफर लिया मैंने, बर नंबर लिया एंड वाई. Okay. So if you see that road, there are different textures on the photograph. If you look at on the road, there is a texture which is like if somebody is walking on this kind of roads, they create the impression of their footprints, and that's how uh, these marks are created. So I'm mixing burr number and yellow ochre, keeping burr number more than yellow ochre, and then I'm uh, creating some texture here, the small ones here, uh, you know, and my strokes are kind of horizontal. Here, the more near you'll come, those impression will be very evident, a big one, right? So, and it is basically very, you have to keep in mind, there should not be any very symmetrical strokes, right? So, small and big uh, strokes that we have to play. I'm using again the flat brush of two number, right? So you can use it based on your convenience, like the number, but the strokes should look like this, right? So here, the more you go inside, the strokes will be smaller. The more you come this side, the strokes are bigger. So this is your first step, and that is there. Then I'm taking white and yellow ochre. Yellow ochre a bit, white is more. And then here I'm just putting the color. Don't widen up this area because the more you go inside, the road will look narrow, right? Because of the distance. Don't widen it up, right? So keep it the way it is. Your strokes, your control. Now, when I'm doing these strokes, are again the horizontal, and I'm trying to save this dark strokes which we created. But even if it goes off because of the this color, we can repaint that. But idea is to mark them first. So we block the places where we see the dark patches, and then now we are using the the horizontal strokes to cover the rest of the area on the road with yellow ochre and white mix. Very simple. So who all completed or done the work till this point for this painting? Anybody who is kind of at the same level, or there is still like a lot of work to be done for this painting? Anybody is doing this in with me? Okay. Now, ये white white सा texture हो गया. Now again I'm taking bit of burn umber, yellow ochre and white. Here this time I'm increasing white uh, as compared to the darker one. Now here we have uh, some more white. Here we'll create a texture again just to make this more uh, realistic. Try to blend it with the impressions here, corner, light tones, edges. Okay, so some more strokes here. Uh, Now look at like uh, this road. Here you have dark patches. Now it is not yet blended. So what we'll do, we'll take again burr umber, yellow ochre with darker tones, and then try to blend with the other color that we used here. Just rub it on the same patches. Okay, and strokes are all horizontal, but not very symmetric, right? So patches are bit different size, different shapes. That is what we have to keep in mind. Otherwise, it will not look good. Now, in this area here and this area here will increase more darkness here, like darker strokes. So, because when this grass and this road, wherever it is meeting, will have some, different level and shadows, which we will try to kind of paint. You know, keep your strokes random again. Don't try to just create a border. It should not look like a border. Now, look at this area. It is now started appearing as a real small path which is going inside the village. Okay, so this much is done very quickly. Now, what we have to do, take a very pure white color. I'm taking pure white. I clean the brush. I wipe it with the cloth, this dry brush. Now, I'll do highlights. So, highlights will be in the lighter area. So, with white, we have to put some strokes. Again, find out the areas where we want to uh, do the highlight. Not everywhere, but some of the patches we are highlighting because again it's a sunny day. That is what we have to create the impression, and when it is sunny day, some of your light will reflect even on the road. Okay, how it is looking now? Up now,
It's looking nice, very bright and sunny.
very good. So we'll leave this for now here. We'll come back again after some time. Meanwhile, let us now start putting colors on this. Okay, so now I'm taking a couple of more colors on the palette, which is your lemon yellow, and another one is the sap green. And now we'll take smaller fine brush, zero size pointer. Let us first mix yellow ochre, lemon yellow, and portion of green. So it will be lighter green color, right? Where we have more yellow. So this area, the border I'll keep a bit darker, but inside here I'll put some strokes, very fine, small strokes, right? So because the grass is small, looking very small size because of the distance. That's what we did here as well. Now the same color I'll apply somewhere here as well, right? Because the same distance, the landscape is like should be symmetric colors. It's, there is a road in between, but this entire patch is one uh, mountain, or what do you say, the so this is done. Now I'll increase bit of lemon yellow here and put some white. Now some area you see there is more light and some area there is more dark. So here now I'm kind of creating again small strokes, putting some small strokes and using the brighter color. So in this area it will appear like the light reflections are more. Similarly, I'll try to put some lighter tones here, but strokes are very small, vertical strokes. Uh, so here in this area, light is reflecting. I'll not select this area. Here, entire patch, I'll paint with the lighter strokes or the color where we have more yellow. It is up to you actually. It's like how you are able to kind of convert what you see with colors on the canvas. So now for me, I can see in the reference this area is a bit lighter. So I'm trying to kind of create a similar kind of texture and color on my canvas. So this patch you could do it here as well. That's fine. Uh, it is up to you. So try to kind of do some things which are different than the reference as well. Like don't just copy reference, apply your artistic abilities and mind. Should not be just copy paste. So if somebody uh, worked on the computer, they must be aware like copy paste command. So we are not copying pasting. We are taking the reference and creating our art, piece of art, right? So now on this border, let us do some strokes of the grass as well quickly. So it will look more realistic. We'll create some shadows also for now. So we are doing it with the lighter tones. Then we'll apply some shadows. Okay, so this area and this area we painted. We did some strokes here as well. Now what I'll do, I'll take a bit of Persian blue. Now we are coming closer to our site. So there, the way we did in left side, we'll do in right side as well. So हमने सेब ग्रीन लिया. सेब ग्रीन में we'll mix Persian blue. If you remember last week also we did the same thing. Last class actually, not last week. Now here we'll start putting bigger stroke and like the more will come here, our strokes length will be increased. So here we'll starting with the smaller one as compared to, and we'll do a lot of uh, strokes here. Okay, so unlimited because we want to show the density and your angles should be different. Like here you are not just creating straight line. Some grass are like in right direction, some are in left direction, cutting across each other. Slowly increase the height. So much work. Huh? So right now the density is very less. We have to increase. So we'll keep doing this for some more time. But you can actually and do it based on your need, right? So if you want to keep it discrete like this, then but I would like to increase more density, which is quite near to us, the area. So I'm just trying to create more strokes here because this area is more visible and it is close to eyesight. So that's the reason we have to make this more visible. Okay, so a lot of dark color grass created now. Let's wait for some time here. Meanwhile, what we'll do, we'll create flowers in the other side. So white color I'm taking. So this area we created a lot of flowers. Here we have to create some flowers because the same land, right? Just that we divided it with these bars. But actually, if you look at naturally, this is the same land. So if the flowers are here, obviously flowers will be here as well. But in this area, the size of flower will look smaller than the flowers here because these flowers are near to our eyesight. Right. So here also we'll create some flowers, small strokes, white color. Very. Okay. So now this area is also bright. What I'll do, I'll take yellow ochre, mix it in white. I take a bit of green and create a lighter tone. It's visible, right? Now here, close by, I'll do strokes again, the way we did with the darker color. This will further increase the density of the grass. But these grasses are the same color, but the because of the light, the reflection is there, and hence you see this grass is light green color. Very good. Now we'll do same thing here. Take white color and here with the pure white we'll create big flowers. To create the flower, we will just keep the brush like this and rotate different directions. So it will create a nice flower. Take the kind of top edge of the grass, any grass, and just create. And again, your placement of this flower should not be very symmetric. It should be random. When I say random, the distance, the kind of alignment. So and the more you go inside, the size of these flowers will be smaller. Okay. Now, let me introduce one more color which is required because we want to kind of get more what you say warmness and for painting. So I'm taking red. I'm mixing a bit of lemon yellow here. So it's not very, you know, we are not going to create the orange, but we are creating a warmer red, which is this color. Now look at here. I'll just put the point on this white color uh, flowers. It will even look better. Do it like the flowers which you can see very clearly, not with all. Right. Are you able to see these dots clearly? Shall I zoom in? Now you will be able to look at here. It's looking nice, right?
जी sir.
Now I'll just turn away the camera this side, and then I'll put the same dots here as well. Okay, so now we will be doing some more enhancement in this area. So you have to focus on this. So this area is looking very flat to me. Now we have color lemon yellow. We'll take more bit of green and some white, and then create some texture around this. Mm, should have some texture because of the light reflection. It should not appear as a flat surface, right? So otherwise, it's... now what I'm doing is I'm going back to each of the area to refine. Okay, my first level of painting with all the areas, it's done. Now, every time. So look at this texture, what I created. Uh, we'll add some value to it. I'm putting some darker. color stroke to blend it. So it should not appear that slot belongs to this area, right? So some blending is required, which I'm doing. Now this, so here some other color, you have in between some different tone, and then you have lighter tone. So now it is not appearing as a flat color. I'm adding some texture here as well, and this area as well, because again I'm taking some dark sap green color. The area where I pasted or used the light color, I'm smoothing the edges with that, mixing some green, uh, creating some textures here also. Texture. Now this area looks, it's not looking very flat. So some texture is there. It's even look better than what it was previously. Okay, now coming back to these bars. So these bars, as compared to the surrounding, looks to be bit dull. So what I'll do, I'll take yellow ochre. I'll take a lot of white. Okay. Now I'll highlight this properly. So what I'll do, I'll just paint it with the lighter tone, brushing it here, and it should appear like a part of this, not just I'm brushing it okay, with the color. So see, now it is basically appearing like a lot of light is reflecting here. Because this is dull and this is bright. So we have to keep the same value, similar value, not exactly the same, on the elements which are close to us. See, some more here, stroke here as well. And that's so then same color on the top area. We'll just use it. Now there is a difference, right? Now it is also kind of reflecting with the same value here. So now it's looking like the same intensity of light is coming on this area, correct? Okay, let me now go back to this hut again. Let us do some fine tuning here. I'll just zoom so that you will be able to see it clearly. So hut anyway is looking okay, but what I'll do, I'll refine it better. So take some Persian blue, take some word number, take some red as well. It will create a very dark black color. I usually don't use black color coming in the set. I create my black color, brown, Persian blue, and red. Okay, so now if you look at here, I'm just trying to I do some strokes which will elevate the finishing. a small thing, but it creates a very big difference, right? So, yes. So eventually you'll also realize or understand like what areas, how much work you have to do so that your picture or painting start uh, looking even beautiful. So now white color and yellow ochre is already there on the palette. I created this. So let me use it here to enhance. Now let me put some more strokes here. Take some brown, burn numbers, and then do some more strokes here. Clear cut, stroke in one line. Here, what this is the back side, right? Maybe the approach road here, but if you want to create the entry here, we can create a small door, but leave it right now. This area is can be improved a bit. I'll do some strokes here. I already have yellow, lemon yellow, and green mix. We'll do more mixture here. Then you can enhance small strokes. Stroke should be very small. Let's see, go back to the sides. Okay, now here on this road, let's create some more uh, interesting things. So we created last time tables, right? The small. So I'm taking per number, uh, creating some small tables of the stones. Again, the size is random, should not be symmetry, because they are close, and that's the reason they're looking more clear here. Now I'll use yellow ochre and mix up burr number and put some strokes on those stones. Some white strokes, small tips here in the reflection of the light. Again, come back to this area. Now, taking Persian blue and green, do some more trees here. The vertical strokes we did that day, keeping in mind there are so many deodar trees, but they are far, and that's how they are kind of looking like this. Here also more we can do. I think our painting is done, but I'll bring some more uh, uh, interesting point here. I'll create some birds and let's do that in this area. But the bird size should not be very big, right? So it should be small because if you create bird big, then this painting will look smaller. We create a lot of depth, and to keep that depth, if we increase the size of bird, it will not look good. Okay, so keep this in mind. Your bird should be small in size. Let's zoom. Here, three birds. That's it. Okay, I'll I'll create some yellow flowers as well. Some more flower if you want in this area. The mixture of white and yellow. When you zoom, you have to adjust the lenses, otherwise it look blurred. I'm creating a lot of flower because I want to make this painting a bit interesting. The people who should watch. And the more you are creating the details here, this painting depth will automatically increase because it is starting from this point to that point, right? So this is just a technique. You see a lot of artists when they paint landscape, they keep a lot of detailing close to your eyesight so that automatically depth get created. So that's the reason I'm using now yellow colors flower here nearby, very clear, they are visible. And that's how overall uh, depth of painting will increase. Next painting we'll be doing waterfall. It's a very good landscape. Any waterfall where you do, there is a technique how to kind of paint, falling water, and then it's creating a fog when wherever it is kind of landing. So that entire atmosphere will create in our next painting. I'll send you the kind of photograph. Okay, so now I'm done for this painting. How it is looking?
Nice,
Nice.
very good.
When you create painting, when you complete the painting, you have to sign. So I'll be signing this painting, and I'm just giving this idea. So I'll be signing in the right bottom corner, because if you are going to get painting frame, right? So make sure that you're not very close to the bottom or side, somewhere here, so that even if you frame it, your name or the signature will still appear. So, okay, this is the place. Your signature should not be visible very, clearly. In the sense, like you should not use very dark colors, and you know, otherwise people will first look at your signature and then painting. It should not be the case. Not, it is 10th month which is going on, so I'll write 10.25. So this is the signature. Okay. So overall, like you completed second painting today. We completed second painting today. How is the feedback? Like, are you kind of able to do this along with me, or next painting we should take bit easy? Like, how is the level complexity wise? Let me first
I
stop.
think I think this is also